fun is having out there? 2 games, going to game kind of type numbers. Just how much fun you have making for it?
I'm having a lot of fun, especially. You know, the only thing that matters really to us is if you get a win. If you get a win, by all means, you had a good day. That's the biggest thing. I put up numbers in my past, so the numbers don't really, shock me. I know what type of player I am, what I'm capable of being in the future. But anytime you get a win, it's fun. So, the locker rooms, we jump in. We just got to cherish these moments and move on to the next moments, too.
You started the game off 6 for 6, hitting 6 different receivers. That's got to be pretty special as well, getting the ball around all their guys. Yeah, it just shows the playmakers we got, and it also shows the depth we got too. From the freshmen to the seniors like Sept and JG, to Zay Ward, who's going to end up being a big time player for us right now and as we get going to the future of the season. But it just shows the depth, the chemistry that we all have with each other on and off the field. But it's for sure starting to get more together as we get going.
Yeah, let's talk about the offensive line and how they gave you a lot of time to throw, and they were basically on their blocks pretty much the whole game.
Yeah, that playing behind that O-line is a dream come true if you're a college quarterback, especially by how they prepare with Coach Hairball, Coach Cristobal. They're one of the most hard-working guys on the team. They're also the most hard coached on the team. So, anytime, I come on a Saturday, I know I got one of the best O-lines in the country. And, I know they're going to give me as much time as I need. And at the end of the day, we're going to make plays.
Cam, it was your first game at Hard Rock. Just what did you think of, the stadium, the facilities, and the atmosphere and everything?
It was good for sure, especially for our first game, playing a good opponent like FAMU. Me coming from FCS, they're one of the best FCS teams around, and to host them, it's a good opportunity for them and us. But in the future, I just can't wait to see Hard Rock sell out. We want to sell it out next week. We want to sell it out with Virginia Tech, but we got to keep on holding up our end. We just want to take it one day at a time, when we get a time, and continue to try and win games.
This team has such a business. Business mindset as it relates to the last couple of games. Would you categorize your guys' mindset as being very business-like and focused?
Yeah, that's just what Coach Cristobal instills in us. Every day, every Saturday is a new opportunity to get better. We got better than what we did from last Saturday, and next Saturday we have to get better than what we did this Saturday. You only get one opportunity a week, and we have to lay it on the line for each other, both sides of the ball. And that's what we did today, and we got to continue to do that, as we get into next week and the following games.
Can you tell us what you were thinking up 40, diving for the pylon, and jumping over people?
Continue to compete. Every time I'm on the field, I believe I'm the best player on the field, and that's always going to be my mindset. Every time I step between those lines, I'm going to compete for my teammates, for the offense, and for the defense. And it's really just the guys that I have around me. They make me want to be better. They make the team want to go. We're a very motivated team. We're a very connected team, and that's something that a lot of teams in the country don't have. We just got to continue to keep going on what we're doing.
What's it like for you? Your first pass of the game, touchdown pass to Elijah, and then next drive, 50-yarder to Strepo. What's it like for you? It's like, okay, we're cooking early. Like you guys, everything's going well early.
It was good, especially us being able to move the ball with base plays for us. We've still yet to get in our bag as an offense, but that's something that Coach Dawson preaches, is that routine plays, win games. That's something that we've been doing the last 2 weeks, and that's just something that we got to continue to do. And just keep on playing, complementary football, both sides of the ball. Whenever defense gives us a big play, we got to be able to respond to offense. Whenever we have a bad player turnover, we're allowing the defense to respond for us. So keep playing complementary football and keep playing for each other.
And speaking of complementary football, I think Damian and Mark averaged like almost 9 yards of carry on their attempts earlier in the game. So how much does that help you in the passing game when they're just kind of pounding away at that?
They're making my job easy, especially when we do our play action stuff. I'm throwing the wide open people, receivers running great routes, O-line protecting. So having those two guys back there, it's a blessing for sure. And Damian to finally get his first touchdown as a Hurricane. Mark to continue eating what he did last week. Got a chance to get J. Lyle a touchdown on his birthday. Chris Wheatley played, AJ played. So you got to see the depth of our running back room, and we still got things to work on offensively. We did not have a great game the whole time, especially on fourth down. We got to be better at fourth down. That's why I was glad we was in the situation today. But we still got a lot to improve on.
They interviewed you on the field last week, and you said in that interview that you were moving on pretty quickly to get ready for this one. I'm sure you're already in your mind moving on to next week because that's how you're wired. How important is that to send that message to the guys in the room? Like, okay, today's over.
It's very important because we still get to play our best ball, both sides of the ball. So you know, it's good for us, but it's also something that as we get into the season, we got to really mature even more than what we already are. And you know, it's really just keep preparing like we've been doing the last 2 weeks, like we did in fall camp. And at the end of the day, it's all about just winning games by any means. If it's going to be a blowout, that's good. If it's going to be a tight game where we need both sides of the ball to come with it, that's good. But you know, the biggest thing for us was just trying to continue to win games and you know, just keep playing as a team.